Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with a layout. This was using the June kit. I believe this was the very first layout that I did and I just forgot to upload it. And now I'm sort of down to the very last of the layouts that I have pre-done. So I'm digging through to see, do I have anything to upload? And I only have this layout and another layout. And so I might just be uploading December dailies for a bit because that's what I'm concentrating on right now is December dailies. So you might just see December dailies for a bit. And so I pulled a bunch of papers from the kit, and also I bought the separately the 6x6 paper pad from the Captured Life. And I just brought it in and put it with the kit because there was a lot of pattern papers from Echo Park, that line. So I just figured it'd be a good way to use it. So these are two pictures of my husband and my grandson. And we were at my mom's house, and he loves to play sports. But if you show him a book, he comes right over and he sits down and he wants you to read the book. And, he points at everything. He wants you to name what's on the page. And now that he can, talk, he'll repeat it. And, so he loves books. So I think what I'm going to get him for Christmas, there's these books that you, with a pen, I was looking at getting him like a leapfrog, like a little iPad for his age. It's like an iPad, but it's not an iPad. But it says it's for 3 and up or 4 and up, and he's only 2. So then I was looking at those books beside it, and I think he would love that. And, we could get him a few storybooks to go with it. I think he would absolutely love that. So I snapped a few pictures. It was basically his nap time, and my husband was rocking him, and he was having his bubba. And where he still had his bottle, and the only time he had it was at bedtime. And because he doesn't have his Sookie anymore, he doesn't have anything, babyish. The only thing he had, 1 bottle a day. And now that he broke his little teeth, he can't even have that. He will, it just hurts so much. He won't even. So the Bubba's probably gone. So it's sad to see her, when they're not babies anymore. It's just so sad to see. I'm sure as a parent, it's a big accomplishment and stuff, but as a nan, I remember it is a big accomplishment. It's like, one less thing you have to cart around. When they first start off, you have to bring basically the house with you. And then as they get a little older, it just kind of frees up a little bit. So it's kind of fun as a parent, but as a grandparent, man, you just hate to see them grow up. You just want them to stay little, but anyway, I'll just have to get over it. So there was that pattern paper that had the sort of strips in the background, and I want to use some of them. So what I did was I just cut them. For some reason, it just reminded me of stories, and I don't know why, it just did. And so I just staggered them around the background, and now I pulled out what is it? Dot adhesive from ThermoWeb. I was going to say this to that, but it's not that. It's dot adhesive from ThermoWeb, and it comes in little sheets like this, 4x6, or you can buy the 8.5x11. The 4x6 I got at Simon Says Stamp, and the 8.5x11 I got on Amazon. And what it is, it's just sheets with a ton of little dots. And now I'm taking those alpha beans from Jelly Bean, and they don't have any adhesive to the back. So I just stick them on that, and it just puts a whole bunch of little adhesive, because those are kind of hard to, glue down. And with this, it's just lickety split. And then I had taken a transparency that came in the kit, and I glued the title on top of that. And it just says You and Me, and the title is going to be Story Time with Pappy, because he calls him Pappy. So now, I kind of staggered the pattern paper so it was kind of hanging over. So now I'm cutting that off so that it fits on the 12 by 12. And then there was a frame in the kit that I cut in half and I put on one side of the layout and the other. And then at this point, I got my background all glued down, so I am going to start working on the embellishment clusters. And there was another little frame that was vellum, and I cut part of it and I put it at the top of the layout, and then I'm going to use the rest of it on another spot on the layout. So most of the time, I don't use my frames the way that they're supposed to, like put it in behind a photo. I usually cut them up and use them as a grounding element for an embellishment cluster, and I really like that. So now I'm going to take the rest of that and I'm going to put it at the bottom of the layout, and I'm going to put another little transparency that says adore you, and then I'm going to build another embellishment cluster in that corner. And then there was a little star that was a transparency, and what I like is I use those dots from ThermoWeb, and you can see them, but where they're all over the place, it looks like it was part of the embellishment. So I like that. So now I pulled out my mini markets in black and white, and I'm going to finish the title that says with Pappy. And then there was another vellum piece that said delightful, and I'm going to put that right under the word Pappy. And what else did I pull out for this layout? There was another little transparency that said hope. And basically, whether you have, children, or you're at the stage like I'm, the stage of my life where I'm starting to have grandchildren, you always have hope for your kids and grandkids, right? So that's why I wanted that on the layout. We just have tons of hope for that child. He is a smart little fella. I can tell you that. And just learn stuff so quickly. And it's just so, when it's been a long time since you've had a baby around, you kind of forget what sponges they are. I mean, my oldest is 27, the mom of Mason. And then my middle child is 21 and my baby is 15. So it's been a while since I've had a baby. I mean, when I look at my Josh, I still see him with his little dimples and just Mason's age, that's when he was the most handful, and that's when I remember him the most, I think. And I was just sharing on Facebook the other day, I went to the doctor last week, and yeah, I kind of bragged, that, oh, Josh never gets sick and da-da-da. And anyway, the doctor asked, does he still have his dimples when he smiles, and does he always have a smile? And I said, yeah, except the difference is he's almost 6 feet. And so anyway, he never goes to the doctor because he's, like I bragged on Facebook on Friday, he's never sick. Well, guess what? Guess where he is right now? At the doctor's office, at a clinic, because obviously it's Sunday, so our doctor's office is closed. Yeah, he got sick on Saturday. I'm like, you know what? Murphy's Law, you just should never say anything because, it happens. So he's got an infected throat. So, no hockey for him tonight. And I kind of figured on Friday night we had a hockey game and he got off the ice and I said, are you okay, buddy? Because you didn't play like you normally played. And my husband looked at me and he says, oh, he's some sick. But he had gone to the game. Didn't complain. He wasn't feeling well at all. He played the game, but then it just really showed on the ice that, he wasn't feeling good. But anyway, just a tough guy, right? Didn't want to say anything. So back to the layout. I'm working on the little clusters, and what I did was once I had done the paper selection, I went through and chose a bunch of pictures and put them with the layout. And actually I did a video on that and I never did upload it. So it's all done. I just got to upload it to YouTube, but it's all done in my library of videos here. So I just got to upload it. But I just show you the paper selection and then the pictures that I had chosen. I did that way back in June. and it's still on my computer, so I'll just upload it so you can kind of see, you know, that if you do that, it just makes it so much easier. When you have half an hour to scrapbook, you just grab and go and you just get a layout done. So at this point, I took my Stedler markers and I'm outlining throughout the layout, and then I'm just doing squiggly lines. And then I'm going to stamp with my roller stamp. The story begins, which I thought was quite appropriate. This moment, a few places on the layout, and the picture was taken in April 2014. The layout was done in the end of August, beginning of September, and I'm uploading it in November, almost December, because tomorrow's November 24th, I believe. So it's been done for a while, but that's okay. That's the point of having a bunch of layouts done, right? Is when you fall a little behind, you have it to grab. So, but I have one more layout done, and then I'll have to spend a few days and just get a bunch of layouts done. I also added a few enamel dots and some twine. Now I'm taking out my India ink and I'm going to splatter it in a couple areas on the layout. And that's it. That wraps up another layout. And if you enjoyed the video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up to let YouTube know. And that's it. The page is done. So thanks for watching. Bye.